So we're learning about this kid named Simon and how we're going to address his case. So first we get some background information from the mother about how he's been behaving, how he's been speaking, how he's been interacting with other students, and just some background about their family. And then we also need to learn about other aspects from the pediatrician that she got referred to us. So first, we're going to learn about his strengths. He's really good at his fictional narrative, which is carrying on a story that may be make-believe, and he's able to carry those out for an extended amount of time and keep with the same idea. So that's really great. Good signs of extended mapping. From his mother, we know that he's able to listen and comprehend longer stories or instructions and carry those out. Next is he's very outgoing. He wants to engage. We know this from his siblings, his classmates, and he may not be receiving the kind of feedback that he wants, which causes his angry outburst because he's not able to convey what he's trying to convey. This is apparent in some of the other aspects that the mother shared with us and things that he needs to work on, such as his speech production and his phonological production with his T's and R's, and this could be some liquid gliding that he has going on. And next is his single relation between morpheme and meaning. And we know this from the mother expressed that he's having trouble forming ed on the ends of words to show past tense. So instead of saying I walked down the street, it's I walked down the street, instead of showing that past tense that he did that earlier, or that someone else may have done that earlier when he's explaining things. Next is his rhyme awareness. And this could be difficult for a lot of preschool kids, but they should be able to kind of be at that standing at that point. So this, along with the phonological production, could be taken care of once we get those words set up correctly. He may be able to recognize those patterns easier. So some factors that kind of play into something like Simon's case is sibling order, him being the third child. It happens. Usually parents focus really hard on that first child to get them where they need to be and try to get them to the best academic success that they can get to. And then as time goes on, they think that the youngest child or the next one will kind of just follow in line and continue on. So sibling order, parents may not be spending as much time, and that also goes into the social economical class. Them being a middle class, both parents may be working and not be able to spend as much time with the kids in reading and developing those skills. Next, the mother understanding about 75% and other students only 50%. When the mother is able to understand more, she may not be able to correct and recognize when other people are unable to understand. So she may be missing some key points where she could correct. Next, gender usually isn't a problem at this stage, but through more testing, we might be able to find out, and more observation might be able to find out if that is playing a factor. Next, the screening and the next steps that we're going to take forward. So I would use the PALS pre-K, screening, just to kind of see how he's interacting and what kind of language he's using with other students, and see if some other factors are influencing it. And just so we can get a better understanding. Next is an auditory comprehension and expressive comprehension. So we want to see if he's actually hearing everything correctly, or if it's something that may be wrong with the ear and how he's comprehending things. And that would be coming from other people, but that's not really a factor because the mother said he's able to understand things, but it may be how he's hearing himself. Next is the expressive, how he expresses things, and the TOEFL, and that's going to play along with his alphabet comprehension. It said he could recognize 5 out of the 24, which is not super alarming, being that he's pre-K, and parents might not be able to spend as much time with him on reading and comprehension and letter indications. So that's where I would start and just kind of get a baseline for where he's at and see the next steps that we need to take.